up, guys? It is me, boy K, and we are back again with another video. And today's an amazing day because it is patch day. Version 1.05 is here, and I'm sure by this point you've heard lots of people's opinions on the patch. This person said it's good, this person said it's garbage, and now it's time to hear the best opinion, my opinion. But all jokes aside, you know, I think I'm very happy with the way they seem to be addressing the game. The feedback, the way they address feedback seems to be good, and the way they buff and nerf has been interesting, to say the least. But I guess for this patch, I want to talk about the system changes, really. I don't really want to be talking about character balance or the Hwoarang nerfs, because they will get their own separate videos. So make sure you guys subscribe and like, because you don't want to miss those videos, because I have a lot to say. I've been saying a lot and I've got a lot more to say. So you guys don't want to miss those videos. Make sure you subscribe because they'll be coming very soon. But you know what can come now, almost instantly, is any brand new game that you want, courtesy of Instant Gaming, one of this channel's partners. Instant Gaming is, for me, one of the best places to get your hands on the latest and greatest games. There are so many new releases coming out over the next few weeks and months. I don't know if you watched Summer Games Fest or the Xbox Showcase. There are so many amazing games that are announced there. You can start pre-ordering now a lot of those games on Instant Gaming. I use the service myself. Obviously, we have Tekken 8 DLC coming. Lydia is on the way. You can get the ultimate editions of Tekken 8 and all the editions of Tekken 8, because it is a Tekken focused channel. So you do want to make sure you get hands on those games. Thank you again to Instant Gaming for partnering with the channel. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the way of some Tekken 8 balance changes, because on the whole, I think I'm quite happy with what they've done to the system overall. And I don't seem to be the only one. I saw Nee make a tweet that seems to be very happy with this. I've seen other people. Joker seems to be very happy. Actually, I was talking to Joker personally. He seems very happy with this patch. Maybe that's because they're Fang players and they escape serious nerfs. Who knows? But either way, they seem to be very happy with the patch notes. Obviously, when it comes to character balance, there are some things here or there which I will be talking about in a future video. I think some characters got away with a slap on the wrist, and some characters are paying for crimes they have not even committed yet. But we'll talk about that at a different time, because I just want to get into the system changes that we have here for the game. So I have Tekken 8 open right here. We're going to go into practice mode, and we're just going to talk about some of the big changes in case you guys are unaware of what has changed in the game, in case you guys are unaware what some of the differences happen to this game. I am here to guide you. I'm here to be your patch Sherpa. I will guide you to what is new and different in this game, but we will not be touching on character balance in this video. So if we talk about one of the biggest changes, command throws. This is something that has been a bit of a hot button topic when it comes to Tekken. Command throws in this game, they are no longer Hwoarang. They are no longer homing. As you see here, just a little sidestep whilst Hwoarang is plus, you can now sidestep throws. Command throws are no longer homing. However, regular throws, you see that they have you can see the homing spark as well, which is something I like. The fact that, because throws were basically homing before, they felt homing, but they didn't have the spark. Now with the spark there, it's basically just a little visual representation that yes, these are homing, as you see right there. And some characters actually have homing command throws. Hwoarang actually being a beneficiary of that. His 2 command throw is actually homing, but for the most part, homing throws are only going to be regular throws, and some characters will have command throws that are homing. I know King has a lot, Hwoarang has his 2 throw, but for the most part, your regular command throws that you see like this are no longer homing. I think this is such a good, healthy change for the game, because Hwoarang, for example, have had an 11 frame command throw, which is it's a bit faster. Generally, a command throw is going to be 12 frames, as you see in the bottom left down there. That's how fast general command throws are. But an 11 frame command throw, you might not think it because it's just a 1 frame difference, but that can make a world of difference when it came to the highest level of this game and how to use your frames. I just realized something as well. I think they've added a sound for Hwoarang's wave dash. I don't think he had that sound before. I feel like this is new. I feel like this is new. I feel like this is new. I'm not sure, but I think they've added a sound to Hwoarang's wave dash. Completely off topic, by the way. But yes, you know, while we're on the topic of throws, I guess we might as well, you know, talk about one of the biggest things, because not only have throws, because throws in general have been toned down, right? You can see that they're no longer homing. And then I think this is a good change, because also scaling has changed in this game. So for example, you take a stage like here, Into the Stratosphere, one of these most terrifying stages in this game, because of you do like a floor blast combo. Could be crazy. The floor blast now does considerably less damage. I believe it's only 5 damage it does now. Before, it was an unscaled 10 damage, you know, every single time. The same with wall blast as well. So now when Hwoarang does something like his 1 throw, for example, does considerably less damage, and the scaling after the combo even is still doing less damage. So again, very healthy change for the game. I think characters like Hwoarang, like King on this stage, oh boy, it was a world of pain because just a simple one throw. Again, it was an 11 frame throw. Again, remember how strong counter hit throws are as well. Basically homing, now no longer homing. Counter hit throws are easier to break. I think they're doing a lot to help sort of the ease of playing this game and making things feel less oppressive. Because again, 11 frame counter hit that's going to be doing all this damage. The combo is insane. You guys have seen me do this combo enough times if you've been paying attention to my content, and if not, why not? So again, a change I'm a fan of. And I suppose, you know, we're on into the stratosphere. It's a hot stage, there's lava on the floor. Let's talk about the heat system as well, because heat has also had a few changes. You know, I think it's obviously, I think the heat system is going to be something they are consistently balancing, you know, over the game, over the whole lifespan of this game. They'll be consistently balancing and rebalancing heat. So now heat bursts have changed. So if you take a look at this, for example, heat bursts no longer are completely invincible to power crashes. If you power crash at the correct timing, you will now break the armor. There's this new armor break, you know, that we get. Oh, he's in heat. There's this new armor break we get here, right? They now break the armor of a heat burst. So again, you know, Hwoarang has entered heat here, right? He's entered heat. He's done his heat burst. However, you know, he takes damage for it. Heat burst is more punishable. Another big thing about heat in this game. Look at that tracking. Almost completely gone. Some characters, you have to set their heat burst in specific ways. But a character like Hwoarang, for example, you can go both ways, beat the heat, and then punish it. I think this is such a healthy change for the game. Because heat burst to me was a one-stop shop. All you needed to do, stop your opponent's pressure. But now, you know, you have answers for a heat burst. This is all I want when it comes to the things that I find like this is super strong. Just give me answers and I'm okay with it. So for example, now when you do heat burst, you know your opponent's going to heat burst back. Bam. You know, again, the mind game is better now. I think this is way more healthy for the game. At the highest level, people are going to really be playing around this, and it's just like there's no more can situation right now. Now in this situation, you have freedom. You have freedom of option, and I'm such a big fan of this change right here. I really love what they've done to heat burst. And then another change I want to mention with heat burst, but something you can't really see I can't really show you guys in the practice mode, is, for example, if I was to take him down to near death, and you might be able to see like a representation of it. I don't know. A heat burst, so yeah, I can't really show it. A heat burst will never kill anymore. So if I was to do a heat burst like this and it worked, I armored through the move and I went forward, they wouldn't die. The heat burst strike itself is never going to kill anymore. Again, I think that's a healthy change. You know, I think the nerf to heat burst overall has been so good. I'm a big fan of it. I'm excited to see what playing around it looks like. You know, I'll be streaming right now, probably as you're watching this video. So I'll be playing the game and trying to see like how I play against certain things. But again, like, these are changes I'm honestly such a big fan of right now. Because much as I think some of the character balance changes were a bit iffy in this game, for example, I do want to save like talking about King for a different video. But I just have to ask right now, what the fuck were they thinking with buffing King the way that they have? First and foremost, King already before the buffs was staring down the barrel of a top 5 character. You know, he was a character that was like, most people were saying top 5, top 10, and I think this version of King right now might genuinely be a broken character. And I don't use that term lightly. I don't mean in the sense of social media broken. I think he might genuinely be broken. And one reason I think that is because they've given King a proper wave dash now. And if you guys didn't know, King's wave dash used to be really hard. You know, you do like one regular wave dash input, but like it was so hard to like loop it like a regular wave dash. Now you can loop this like a regular wave dash. And why this is so fucked up for King is because of the offense that he possesses. You know, wave dash, Shining Wizard, wave dash, forward neutral 2, wave dash while standing 2-2, wave dash while standing 1+2. Like, you know, if you can do it, wave dash into giant swing. You know, I think this is about to make King's approach terrifying. And again, one thing about wave dash is he has the throw mix up out of wave dash, right? And I'm just not looking forward to, you know, the prospect of dealing with this throw mix up. The good options he has out of this. I just don't know what they were thinking, kind of, you know. I think King with a proper wave dash is an absolutely terrifying character. I think he might be the closest thing we have to genuinely, like, I'm not talking like, you know, social media he's broken. I think this is a genuinely potentially oh, I didn't even know this does floor blast. I didn't even know that, bro. Of a genuinely broken character right now. Luckily none of his like super good throws, like, you know, Tombstone, that's not a homing throw. Giant Swing isn't homing. Giant Swing isn't homing. These aren't homing throws. What's the Tijuana Twister input? Yeah, Tijuana Twister. None of these are homing throws. You know, I think it's regular throws. The Jaguar Sprint RKO, that is homing, but like I think he has some other throws as well. His chain throw stop is homing. But like other than that, you know, I think, I don't know. Like they are still decent throws he has that are homing, but like for the most part, I'm scared for King, genuinely. I think personally, I think they just really want to see King at top 8s in tournaments, where it's like he doesn't have that many high level players outside of America, really. You know, all the best King players for me are American. You've got Jake Man, you've got Sandy, you've got Sokobi. In Europe, we don't have any King players competing. In Asia, I mean, in Pakistan, they've got the John and Asin Ali. You know, in Korea, they've got Poltan, who did all right at ATL Super Tournament, and Puma. Japan has a load of King players as well, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I really feel like they're trying to force King down our throats. So yeah, only time will tell. But for me, looking at this, if King is, because again, they said this might be the last, might be the last major balance change of season 1. So this is the Tekken I'm playing for the rest of the year. If we have to deal with this King for the rest of the year, I might crash out. I think I might crash out, because King, to me, this is the most insane thing. King with a wave dash. To me, this is the most insane thing. Like, I am absolutely terrified of this. Especially because he can do his giant swing from crouch. He can like wave dash into it. It's going to be a long day. Dealing with this character is about to be a very long day. I think Americans, good luck, because your King players are absolutely insane. I think I'm happy in Europe we don't have that many strong King players that are competing. Americans, Koreans, you know, you guys have got the King players. Good luck, man. You know, but yeah, I think he's the only character I really want to talk about when it comes. I think Kazuya changes are a bit weird. I'm not sure about the Raven changes. Paul is in. Okay, before, again, I didn't want to talk about character balance in this video, but we're going to talk about character balance because Paul is insane. Forward to 13 frame heat engager. There's also a 13 frame launcher. How many characters have 13 frame launches in heat? Like most characters with 13 frame heat engagers, they only give you a guaranteed follow-up, like Feng Shoulder, for example. But this is a launcher. Like, I don't know what to make of that. Like, I really don't think anyone was really asking for these pull buffs, but like, here we are now. And he also has this new forward 1+2 chart, which on block, was it +5? Yeah, +5 on block. Gets powered up in heat as well. I'm pretty sure it's a full launcher in heat, right? Yeah, full launcher in heat. And I think it's bugged as well. I think if you do it into running 2, yeah, it's bugged right now. So if you do it, if you're in heat, and if you do it into running 2, this is not supposed to do this much damage. And also, because I'm on this stage, it looks a lot worse. But yeah, it's not supposed to do this much damage. So after running, I don't know whether there's a bug. All I can tell you is this is bugged right now. And they kind of need to do something about that, because that was very unoptimal and I just did 112 damage. One thing about this move is tracking is very bad. Tracking is not good. You know, you have time to interrupt it. It's reactable. I don't believe it is an armor break move. I'm not sure. I tested it earlier. It wasn't breaking armor, but like maybe I'm doing something wrong. Could be only in heat. But like, yeah, seems like a very strong move in general, and it is currently bugged with his running to the Paul is looking pretty insane. King is looking insane. I just want to know who asked for these buffs, bro. But meanwhile, Hwarang's getting nerfed. But you know, we're gonna save that for the next video. And with that, all I have to say is thank you guys for watching this video. Just a little breakdown on the patch 1.05. We'll talk about going in depth in more characters later on, especially Hwarang. We'll be talking about Hwarang. I know you guys want to know what I feel about Hwarang. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.